Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to have an interactive discussions with all the training institutes which are conducting our BSc Nautical Science program under our IGNOU DGS project. Here in Delhi, in our studio, we have Captain Uppal, who is the Deputy Nautical Advisor to the Government of India, Department of Shipping, Ministry of Shipping. Then we have Captain Baratkar here, who is the domain expert in the field of nautical science. And then Dr. Ashish Agrawal, who is the project co-coordinator for this program, and myself, Shiv Kumar Vyas. I have very recently taken over as the project coordinator for this program on 30th of October, and this session was planned to discuss various problems being faced by our training institutes, our students, and for that matter DGS as well as IGNOU, because we both will be having some kind of problems and we all have to find out solutions for that. So with that view only, see, a lot of activities have taken place in the past, like there was a working group committee also formed. Then we had planned earlier one discussion with the training institutes which was conducted at the office of Director General of Shipping, in which I think majority of the institutions participated there. And on that perhaps Captain Uppal may like to add something. So please, Captain Uppal.
Thank you, Dr. Vyas.
Thank you.
As you all know, we had an interactive meeting on 13th of December and a lot of issues were raised, and then it was also decided that we will have a core committee, working core committee, which will immediately take up the issues which needed immediate attention. Then subsequently that committee had a meeting on 16th of December, followed by we had our MIC meeting. So few decisions have been taken which we will be deliberating here. We will be informing you what all has been decided, and as per your queries we will be answering all the questions. Please feel free to make queries whatever may be, which will be benefiting all of us. Thank you.
Acha, here, see, I forgot one thing. We expect that Captain Saggi, who is the nautical advisor to the Government of India in the Director General of Shipping, he would be participating in this conference through training ship Chanakya, and I hope he may be there. And now can I request all the training institutes, whether they have reached the respective places, they could find out a downlinking facility where they are present. And then I would request my regional directors also that in case some institutes have approached there, so which are the links basically today operational, if they can send those details via fax, that would be beneficial for us, because here in EMPC they have a practice that they mark the attendance, that which are the downlinking links which are basically active at the moment. Then here in the studio we have presence of 2 training institutes at the moment, and we expect 2 more. So here we have Captain Sarda from ARI New Delhi. Then we have Mr. Kohli, who is the director for Aquatech Institute, which is located in Delhi, and Mr. Deepak, he is also representing Aquatech. And as I requested in one of my previous email, that institutions were given a free hand to bring 1 or 2 cadets in this interactive sessions, and in fact we want to make it more frequently such kind of meetings. And if the institutions get satisfied that what kind of features we have here in Delhi and what kind of network IGNOU has created. So if you find it useful, which I am sure it is useful, but of course the training institutions have to assess that, then such kind of links can be established in each and every training institutes, and thereby we can invite experts in our studios and we can conduct such kind of conferencing sessions for the benefit of our students. I don't think there should be much problem. Even the time will come, you see, you will find that even such kind of sessions can be conducted beyond office hours. So that would not be a big issue, because slowly, ultimately, we are all developing, and with our experience, we will learn all these things. Now, let me repeat some of the important informations. Like we have All India toll-free number, which can be accessed by any person from BSNL line or the MTNL line using the number 180011, that is the Delhi code, and then 2345. So this is a toll-free number, one doesn't need to pay. Like students, see, even we conduct our radio counseling. During radio counseling also, such kind of interaction can take place, and we will be shortly planning for having a radio counseling session also. Now direct phones in our studio, so one has to prefix the Delhi code, that is 011, then these numbers are 29532844 as well as 45. Then the next number is 29536131. All these details were communicated to all the institutions, so I don't think there is any problem as such. Then fax number was also given, that is 29536134. And if any institution is facing any problem in making this link operational, if they are having any technical problem, then certainly they can contact our studio, and accordingly the technical team from IGNOU will clarify that what kind of operation they need to do on their machines, and by which they can access our IP address for interaction. And in that case, it will be possible to have a two-way video and two-way audio. So our IP addresses are 172.17, 17, that is 17, 172.17.2.4. Another number is 172.17.2.5. Now here, now let me again appraise you that in the studio, now we are joined by Captain Saxena from International Maritime Institute, Noida. Then Mr. Singh from Sri Ram Institute, then Captain Deepak Jain. And now I'm happy to report that now there are, I see there are 4 cadets also present in the studio. So how do we want to move in this session is that we want to take up administrative issues, academic issues, and how I plan. See, basically this session is for basically it is started from 11 AM and it will continue till 1:45 PM. So we are operating like this, that from 11 AM to 11:45 AM will be one session, then there will be a break of 15 minutes. In this session, we would like to discuss the issues related to admissions. If you have anything to say, or we have to say something on that, so we would like to take up those kind of matters. Then in the second session, we would like to have all the implementation and operation of this program of our BSc Nautical Science under IGNOU DGS project. Then in the third session, that will start from 1 to 1:45. We will be discussing about the problems related to our student registration and evaluation. And especially we will be focusing on the evaluation part, like grade sheet, etc. So here we have in our studio. Now, would you like to interact? Would you like to say something?
I think first we will take the introduction of them, each
And,
and everything, and the cadet also.
So please, one by one, can you please introduce?
Just give the microphone.
I am Captain Sharda from Applied Research International, New Delhi.
I am Chief Engineer R.K. Kohli from Aquatic Institute of Maritime Study.
Good morning. I am Chief Officer Deepak Malhotra from Aquatic Institute of Maritime Studies. I have been working with them for the last 6 months.
Morning, gentlemen. I am Captain Jain from Sri Ram Institute of Marine Studies. Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Joginder Singh, Sri Ram Institute of Marine Studies, Delhi.
Yeah, good morning all of you. I am Captain Saxena, Principal, International Maritime Institute, Greater Noida. I have with me 4 cadets who are very keen to be part of the program to be able to address certain issues regarding the subject matter of the curriculum and the time allocations.
Yes, certainly. We will give all these opportunities to our cadets also, and still we are not getting any indication that who all are other centers where this facility is now operational at the moment. Training ship Chanakya, are you operational there, or do you have any difficulty? Please inform us. Now here, now we have our domain expert, Captain K.S. Baratkar, who has been involved in this project since its inception. Now I would request Captain Baratkar to say a few words about how we went about and how we have achieved till this stage. Captain Baratkar, please.
Thank you, Dr. Vyas. I think to say in few words what has transpired between February, March 2004 till now, it's almost 3 years now, is very difficult. But I'd only like to say one thing for the...
A call from Jaipur actually. We first take the call. RD Jaipur, please.
Good morning. This is RC Jaipur. It's very interesting to see all of you here for BSc Nautical Sciences program. We are having around 10 students, prospective students of BSc Nursing.
Oh, that's
and
a very
we
good.
would like to know the career the career aspects of those prospective learners. And they have been telling me that I must make a call to you to make their request, make the request on their behalf, that what are the future and career opportunities for these prospective students who are going to become a BSc Nautical Sciences students tomorrow. That is what is a call from RC Jaipur. Thank you, and over from Jaipur.
Okay, I think Captain Baratkar and Captain Uppal can give a better explanation to these things, and I hope the cadets, these candidates will be satisfied that it's really a very rewarding career. Now, Captain Baratkar was talking about that, so he will also incorporate these things also while discussing these things.
Bombay
yes,
is line. Hello. They are in video.
Hello.
Video, two-way video. Hello.
Hello.
TSC Bombay.
Training ship Chanakya Bombay. I think in our technical team, if you are hearing me, please put them in the studio. Our technical team. Yeah, now we can see. Yeah. Yes, now please go ahead. What you are? What you want to say? Yes, now please go ahead. What you are? In the meantime, can I request that please, when you are talking to us, at that time,
He's talking.
please lower down the volume of your TV set, and after that you please speak. We are getting some echo sound.
Good morning,
Yeah.
IGNO.
Good morning.
Good morning, IGNO Center. This is Training Chef Chanakya at Navi Mumbai.
Yes, we welcome you all.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, yes, very much.
Right, sir. We have got some 8 institutes from Mumbai here. They would like to introduce themselves, please.
Go ahead.
Please go ahead.
This is Captain Vipin Bajal from SIMS, Lonawala. Captain Najib Peshiwam, Training Ship Rahman. Commander Matthews, retired from Naval Maritime Academy.
I think camera angle is not good. You see, you don't have to present like this.
They're talking.
If somebody
they're
takes...
not hearing you, they're talking.
Captain R.S. Singh from BP Marine Academy, Belapur.
Take a note of who is there.
Captain K.V. Rao from Maritime Training Institute, Mumbai. Captain S. Dev from Training Ship T.F. Chanakya. Right, thank you, sir.
Okay, now I think Captain Baratkar will continue.
Yeah, we have a question from Jaipur regarding the career prospects. I think the career prospects, the sky is the limit. Over here today, the shipping is booming. The shipping tonnage is going up and up, and actually, the jobs are waiting for cadets to be employed as long as they are they conduct themselves properly, they learn well, they work hard. There is no dearth of jobs for them. Every time we complete training at any institute today, any good institute, then we have people waiting over there to take them up, and we get requests at least from 4 or 5 different shipping companies saying that please send the cadets to us for interviews. We are having a problem in controlling the cadets when they are selected by one company. When some other company offers them a little bit of better terms and conditions, they go to that company after having committed themselves to one of the companies, and then the first company comes back to us and says, oh, what have you done? They have gone to some other company and they did not come to us. So if this is the situation, you know how much you can be in demand as long as you work hard. And as soon as you finish off 1.5 years, there is no other...
Call from Pune, RC Pune.
You can wait, can it not be waiting? So as soon as they complete their 1.5 year, 1 year in the institute plus 1.5 year out at sea, they appear for an examination, and they are straight away in job, which will offer them about something like $1,500 per month. Now it can even become better in future. I don't think anywhere in any other career within 3 years after doing your 10+2 and proper training, you can get a career as lucrative as this. The promotion prospects are good because the shipping tonnage is expanding all the time, and one can expect that he can come up to the top ranks in the merchant shipping within 7 to 8 years after he has finished his cadetship. That is the prospects.
Captain Uppal, would you like to add something to it?
Well, I think Captain Baratkar has said it all. Basically, we are from the nautical side, and what Captain Baratkar has spoken about the nautical side, it is that you become a deck officers rising up to the rank of captain, and after finishing your 3 years, you start with second mate, and then another 36 months before you clear your masters and be the master of the ship. It's a rewarding career, no doubt hard work, but well compensated. Thank you.
Captain, can you tell me that how many years of sailing normally a cadet requires to become a captain of a ship, and how much salary normally a captain gets? Can you throw some light on that?
As I said, 3 years is apprenticeship. Once he finishes 3 years, there is an exam, second mate's exam. He has to clear that. That will take approximately 9 to 1 year to pass his exam, because it is in various semester system. Once he does that, then he has to serve.
Can we take the
Okay,
call?
Yeah,
we can take a call. Okay, please.
Please,
Pune, please go ahead.
RC Pune. Hello.
One is Tolani Maritime Institute, Captain K. Iyer, and the other one is Captain Deshpande from the Great Eastern Maritime Institute.
Welcome.
So what we will request is, we have already sent our queries by email. We would request if you can just first answer whatever
we will go ahead with that also.
so that there is no point in us again going on repeating, because we have already sent you all whatever problems we had. So if you can just answer all the problems, then we start the discussion. Otherwise we find that
certainly we will do that only, but what was our emphasis first is that let us know that who all are attending this conference. Certainly those all issues have reached us, they were discussed, and we will be discussing here then. So that is not a problem. Acha, Pune, can I also know whether the video is working from your side? Anyway, but what we have seen is at present because of the bandwidth problem, perhaps that is how we were seeing the jerks in the pictures. But certainly now with time will come when the technology will be properly developed for us, means proper bandwidths are given, then certainly it will be a two-way and all very live, very interactive, and without any jerks. The quality, what kind of quality you see from our studio, if not better than that, we may reach at least 80 to 90% of that by putting a proper quality video cameras at the other end also. Of course, it will depend upon the processor speed of the computers, then what kind of network connection speed is there, and slowly these things will improve. That is what I see. Now, Captain Baratkar, you were
to continue.
Okay, please.
Yeah, just to add on what I said is 3 years of training, apprenticeship, clear your second mates, about 8 months time, serve for another 18 months on ship, clear your chief mates exam, another 8 months time, another 18 months, and then you can appear for your master's exam. So if you see this, it works out to 7 to 8 years. By that time you can be a captain of the ship, and you said what will be the pay at that time. As of now, I think the captain gets something like $4,500 per month. It's a very good money, and the best part is that this certificate of competency is recognized all over the world, and all countries accept Indian officers, and they are taken at a very high esteem and as in very competent people. Thank you.
So shall we go ahead
Yeah,
with
I
the
think we can-
queries we got?
Yeah, I
Achha,
think
one more thing I wanted to add is, this is my personal perception, perhaps when they are sailing, I don't think they may be making their expenditure from their salary, perhaps. That all these expenses must be taken care by the company. Or is that so? Or
Yeah, that is correct. I mean, on
so that
ship,
means all goes to their pocket basically, whatsoever money they are getting.
yes, I mean, when they are on ship, everything is taken care of, right from the medical, your boarding, lodging,
So then,
everything is there.
There is only one aspect to it which I want to add. They may be saving everything, but their families are spending more than what they normally. We have a problem here with, this is a big social problem, that generally the families of the officers are spending so much that they can't afford to take any other sure job thereafter for lesser salaries, because then they get used to such high salaries, and so money comes in and it goes out, but we are not talking about that right now.
Yes, please. Go ahead, please. RC Chennai. RC Chennai.
I think some technical problem.
I think we have lost this link. Again, they will Yes, please. I think we got disconnected. Yes, please.
Yes, so I just finished whatever I wanted to say. That
Okay, yeah, certainly it is a very, I must say, it is a very demanding and hard work, demanding job.
Second thing is that
Chennai, a call from Chennai, sir.
Yes, please.
Then go ahead.
Hello.
This is RC Chennai.
Yes, please.
Yeah, here we have 5 participants, 5 institutes.
Hello, sir. Can you try it again because there is a lot of noise in the telephone line. Can you disconnect this call and try it again? Please. Thank you. So here now we come to. Shall we discuss first the admissions? You see what we feel at IGNOU is that if we try to maintain a time schedule, whatsoever dates are given, that must be respected basically, and no intermediate request should be made that now another candidate is to be added or this that. So this will save your time as well as our time, because whenever you make any exception to it, certainly it requires time, and in that the other majority of the institutions as well as our candidates suffer, because you see time is to be spent whenever you go for.
There is a call from Chennai, so we take the call.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. We are from RC Chennai. We have 5 participants from various institutions. Our participant would like to interact with you.
Okay, please go ahead.
Yeah, good morning. This is Sanjeev Vakil from Navigator of Hindustan Institute of Maritime Training, Chennai. From NIPM, National Mathematics.
Again, there is a lot of noise.
Can you try from any other telephone line? Because this kind of too much background noise is creating problem. We could hardly hear the name of Mr. Sanjeev Vakil, and some could be hear about presence of NIPM. Yes, please. Mumbai EduSat link, please. Our technical team is to put this TSC in the studio.
This is T.S. Chanakya from Navi Mumbai. Can you read me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
Yes, my question. Yes, Dr. Vyas, I would like to say that we would like to go on with the conference respect to the problems faced by the IGNOU syllabus, and we could keep the career counseling for the later part of the program.
Okay. We once again request you that when you are interacting with the, so when you are talking to studio, only at that point of time, please lower the volume of the TV set so that it doesn't create problem to us and we all can hear each other properly. Now, Dr. Ashish, do you have to say something?
The same thing actually, I would again request that RC Chennai, they have the EduSat facility. So can they again link and they come back to us? We want to hear from all the 5 participants, that is HIMT, NIPM, SAMS and other institute. We are eager to hear from them. So EduSat facility may be kindly be on at RC Chennai. Call from Cochin.
Yes, Cochin. RC Cochin, please go ahead.
Hello, this is RC Cochin.
Yes, sir. We are hearing you, sir.
Hello.
Yes, we are hearing you, sir.
Can you hear me? This is
Yes.
RC Cochin.
Yes, please.
One institute is present now. That is Eurotech Maritime Academy, represented by K.A. Simon, Principal.
We welcome him.
This is just to say that we are attending the program.
Okay, thank you, thank you. So you don't have to only say that he is attending is fine, but in between, let me tell you that if he is having any problem, see, we will be discussing one by one, we will be taking these problems. Then if still his issues remains unanswered, then he is welcome to put his request in the studio. Now let me appraise that we received the issues for discussion from Tolani, this Great Eastern Institute.
Please put on studio link.
Just go ahead, Mumbai Edusat.
Yeah, this is Training Chief Rahman. On behalf of everybody present here, we would like to put a question to IGNOU that with respect to project work of the 30 hours that we need to do, could you define what kind of project work? Could we standardize the project work instead of each student, each training institute choosing that project?
Noted.
Yeah, it has been noted and it will be answered within these 3 sessions which we will be conducting. So as I was saying that we received the points for discussion from Captain Krishnamurthy, from this Great Eastern.
Please TMI, Tolani Maritime.
Tolani Maritime.
I think so, I messed up, that means. So he has given issues for some administrative issues, academic issues. Then from Captain Som Sundaram from NIPM.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yes, please.
We'll go ahead.
Yeah. Yes, please.
The issue is that the criteria of giving students, those who have been recognized by IGNOU DTS program, is beyond comprehending me, because some small institutes not getting even a single candidates from IGNOU, and whereas the big player are getting the major chunk of the students. Now the questions which I have been raising is, and I have been answered, was that they have a certain criteria that students only opt for the number of which institute they want to opt for. So in that regard, I would like to know whether IGNOU has appraised all the students who are appearing for these examinations from 1 to 23, or the total number of institutes which are there, their criteria, not letting them know, because a 10+2 student who has just passed out from the school will be knowing about this career or about the institute as such. Because if the criteria of selecting an institute is only on the student, then in the other failure will be that most of the students will opt for the institutes which are well known. That is my one question, because in this regard, like if you can take the parallel to that, if we talk about AIEEE examinations, this is conducted on all over India basis, everybody will opt for Trichy or Peck Engineering College or Delhi College of Engineering. Nobody will know other colleges. So once, if the institute is recognized by DG IGNOU course, then there should be some criteria, because I am telling in this respect, because we were not even allotted a single candidate in our batch. The reasons could be attributed to some things.
See, Captain Kohli, our Chief Engineer Kohli has raised a very valid point, and now let me explain on this issue at least. See, IGNOU,
Chennai is again online.
Okay, we will answer this issue. We will not leave it unanswered. Please be assured of that.
RC Chennai, please.
Please hold on, come back again.
Yeah,
next session.
Hello.
Once again, good morning, and I'm calling from a mobile here because there is some problem with the landline here.
Now it is all right.
So, now I'm speaking from my mobile, personal mobile, so no problem. I introduce myself. My name is Sanjeev Vakil, Managing Director of HIMC. Along with me, I have 3 more institutes here. Captain A.K. Prasad from National Maritime Academy, Mr. Shyam Sundar from SAM, and Mr. Ajay Gangadhan from Maritime Foundation. We also have Captain B.S. Rao from our own institute, HIMT. And the request what our participants from Chennai are having is should be better, since we have already forwarded the queries by email, because the career counseling has already been done. If we can just try to skip over that and just directly get into the queries,
we have noted that. We'll
it will
come
be
back.
highly appreciated, please.
See, let me assure you again, we will not run away from here. We will answer each and every point. So be assured, because see, we have 3-hour session. So don't worry about that. We are going to answer each and everything in these sessions. So I was telling that we received requests submitted, the queries from NIPM, then from Mr. Sanjeev Vakil from HIMT. See, this I hope that each and every institute was properly informed, and if they had any other query, they could have put on email, so that could have given us a proper time.
You are answering the admission query.
Yeah, no, now I will come on that. So we received only 3 or 4 emails detailing their problems, what they are facing, and of course now we are face to face, so we can talk on all these issues. Now I was talking about admission, but before that let me tell something to the candidates, prospective candidates who are sitting at Jaipur.
Or different regional centers also.
And maybe at different regional centers also. So for their information, let me tell them that we have 2 streams of admission. One is that candidates are coming from from the stream of company sponsored, meaning that the prospective, the shipping companies put their advertisement for the selection of the candidates. They approach them, and whatsoever criteria they follow there, maybe somewhere interviews, somewhere written test, and then interviews. Afterwards, those shipping companies place these candidates to different training institutions depending upon their credential or their preferences, whatsoever it may be. And ultimately these cadets are then trained at the different training institutions. The other stream is where we give them admission by conducting an entrance test, which is conducted by the Indira Gandhi National University, and we call it Open NET. That is, open is for our open learning system, and the NET is Nautical Entrance Test.
That's right.
And every year, twice these admissions are offered every semester. So one batch we start in January and another batch in August. Now this August batch is likely to be preponed because such kind of discussions are going on, that and that's a very valid point basically. If one session is from August to December and another is from January to June. So we do not justify those working days for the session commencing in August. Of course, there are some problems like board results get delayed, something. So we are trying to work out a mechanism for that. And at no point of time there is some kind of vacuum, so that even if we prepone it to January, we would like to find out a mechanism by which at least a good number of candidates are available to fill the vacancies which have been created. Now the admission criteria is that some shipping companies demand like PCM percentage in the +2. Some demand 60%, some demand 70%, and it all depends upon, but it cannot be lower than 60% for the company sponsored candidates. And then another stream which I was talking, that if the candidate has scored less than 60%, but then there is again that you should not have scored less than 55%. So people have to clearly note it, not less than meaning that anything less than that. Supposing that I say that 55% is the PCM requirement. So even if it is 54.999, it doesn't included in 55%. So these things should be made. Things must be clear to each and everybody, and it should be understood properly. Now there are age requirement criteria. Then there is a requirement of certain percentage, minimum percentage of marks obtained in English. So as I was saying that the examination which is being conducted by IGNOU, that is called OpenNet, we put advertisement through national dailies, and any candidate who has scored 55% marks in PCM, physics, chemistry, maths, is eligible. And then other category is if a candidate is having a BSc degree, then such BSc degree holders can have percentage of marks up to 50, but this 50 was basically 55. So certain changes are taking place. This I am telling to those students only basically, that this kind of change is taking place and necessary approvals are being sought. So that may become operational in future. But in such case also, when we are permitting them to have BSc at 50% marks in the final year of the BSc, but they must have taken physics as an individual subject in any of the years. And as far as the English is concerned, you must have scored not less than 50% marks either at your high school level or intermediate level or at degree level. Achha, then there is age criteria. So age criteria will depend upon on what basis you are seeking admission. If you are basing your admission on your 10+2 qualification, then age is to be not more than 20 years on the date of commencement of the program. If you are a BSc, if you are seeking admission on the basis of your BSc qualification, then your age cannot be more than 22 years on the date of commencement of the program. Similarly, if you are trying to obtain admission on the basis of your BTech degree qualification, in that situation, though percentage of marks requirement is not there, but we understand it very clearly, normally it is 50%. But so, degree itself in engineering is not given in most of the universities. But otherwise from our side, we have not placed any requirement of minimum percentage of marks. You should be a holder of bachelor degree and then can come to this point, this program, but in that situation your age should not be more than 24 years. If I am wrong here, then I may be corrected because everywhere experts are sitting.
Is there any criteria
Then,
for English also? No?
English I already said that in any of your high school, intermediate or degree program, somewhere you must have scored not less than 50% marks to become eligible for this program. Now in case of women candidate, females, I think there is a relaxation. It is not, I think, basically there is a relaxation of 2 years. In case of SC/ST candidates, there is no relaxation in terms of percentage of marks, but there is age relaxation, that is of 5 years. Now, why we are sticking to this 55% minimum requirement? That also, everybody should know. Even these candidates who are sitting at Jaipur, you see, if you are having less than 55% marks, shipping companies are not readily accepting you, because when they are getting better people, better qualified, they are not ready to take you. See, this session, I have been told that this session is to close at 11:45. So we will continue in the next session. And we will not, I once again reassure you that no issues which have been raised by any of the training institutions which have been reached us through email will remain unanswered. Anything else, Dr. Ashish, you have to say?
Because my pertinent question was...
It will be answered. I am still saying nothing will be left out. Please be sure of that. If I fail in that, then you have every right to abuse us. No. See, I tell you, when I said I will answer, we will answer.
No, we will
not leave it. We will not leave it. We are here to solve the issues, not to create the issues.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So,
when I am repeating 2-3 times, we will answer. Please be assured of that.
You're still on air.
so we will be coming back again at 12.